Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. GST Council meeting underway in New Delhi amid expectations of rate cuts on several items. President Ram Nath Kovind emphasizes on extending advanced medical services to rural India at par with urban areas. In Karnataka, GST Kumaraswamy Ministry to be expanded this evening with the induction of 8 new faces from Congress. 6 terrorists killed in an encounter in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir. Cold wave intensifies in North India. And Premier Badminton League begins in Mumbai today. Hyderabad Hunters to play Pune 7 Aces in the opener. The meeting of the Goods and Services Tax GST Council is underway in New Delhi. The meeting is being held amid expectations that the panel will cut rates on several items. Details from our correspondent.
A discussion on the revenue position of the centre and states, easing refund-related rules for exporters, is likely to be on the agenda. The Council is also expected to take up the issue of transferring ownership of the IT backbone, GST network, in a government-owned company. Discussion on reducing cess on plug-in hybrid cars, which currently falls in the 28% tax slab, is also expected. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had recently said the government wants to ensure that 99% items attract GST at 18% or lower rate. The GST Council, headed by Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, is the highest decision-making body of the new indirect tax system that came into effect from the 1st of July last year. Suparna Sejja, AIR News, Delhi.
President Ram Nath Kovind today emphasized the need for extending advanced medical services to rural India at par with urban areas. He was speaking after inaugurating the Centre for Excellence in Sickle Cell Anemia, Thalassemia and other genetic blood disorders at Karimnagar in Telangana. Mr. Kovind, who is on a southern sojourn, expressed concern over the huge number of children suffering from blood disorders despite advanced medical services being available. He called upon governments and medical practitioners to take special measures to reduce blood disorders among children.
I am told that India has the largest number of children with thalassemia major in the world. Hemoglobinopathies are a major health problem. They place an emotional, psychological and economic burden on many families. Our healthcare apparatus and our medical professionals have to rise to the occasion and take all necessary steps to address this.
The President also said the Centre's Ayushman Bharat program is a boon for the people. Our correspondent reports that the Centre was inaugurated at the Pratima Institute of Medical Sciences and it will provide advanced medical services for people, especially from rural Telangana. Telangana and Andhra Pradesh account for 1/3 of the total sickle cell anemia and thalassemia disorder cases in the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will release a commemorative stamp on the National Police Memorial and launch a portal of Cyber Coordination Centre on the final day of the Conference of Directors General and Inspectors General of Police at Kevadia in Gujarat today. Mr. Modi will also present the President's Police Medals for distinguished service to IB officers and address the gathering. In the afternoon, the Prime Minister will address the National Convention of BJP's Mahila Morcha at Trimandir, a temple complex in Adalaj near Gandhinagar. The BJP today hit out at UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi and Congress President Rahul Gandhi, accusing them of abusing the public property of the country. Briefing media in New Delhi, Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said the Delhi High Court judgment on the National Herald case yesterday has put a stamp on this. He said the Narendra Modi government will never permit looting from any kind of government land.
बीजेपी इस पूरे ट्रांजैक्शन की बहुत भर्त्सना करती है। नरेंद्र मोदी की सरकार में सरकारी संपत्ति के लूट की अनुमति नहीं दी जाएगी। कोर्ट के निर्णय से साफ स्पष्ट है किस तरह से सारे नियमों की धता बताकर सरकारी जमीन की लूट की गई। इस दिशा में जो भी कार्रवाई होगी वो सरकार करेगी।
The Delhi High Court had yesterday directed Associated Journals Limited, publishers of the National Herald, to vacate the Herald House in the capital within 2 weeks. In Karnataka, the expansion and reshuffle of the GST Kumaraswamy cabinet will take place today. The coalition partner, Congress, has dropped Municipal Administration Minister Ramesh Jarkiholi and R. Shankar, an independent, who held the portfolio of Forest and Environment. The party is inducting 8 new faces under its quota. JDS has decided not to fill its share of 2 cabinet berths. Our correspondent reports that the swearing-in will be held at Raj Bhavan at 5:20 this evening.
This is the second cabinet expansion of the coalition government. On June 6, 25 ministers were inducted in the first cabinet expansion. Under power-sharing arrangement reached by coalition partners, Congress has got 22 cabinet berths and JDS 12. The first signs of dissidence have emerged within the Congress ahead of the second round of expansion of the cabinet. Jayanagar MLA Soumya Reddy took to Twitter to express her resentment over party's non-consideration of her father, senior Congress leader, and BTM layout MLA Ramlinga Reddy for a ministerial position. R. Shankar, the independent MLA who is dropped from the cabinet, has not revealed his next action plan. A lone BSP member in the cabinet, N. Mahesh, had quit his post in October. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. 6 terrorists were killed in an encounter with security forces in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir this morning. Police said the forces launched a cordon and search operation in Arampura village of the district following specific inputs about the presence of terrorists there. As the forces zeroed in, the terrorists opened fire. The forces retaliated, which led to a gunfight. Talking to AIR, Inspector General of Police, Kashmir Range, SP Pani said,
आज एक खबर पे आर्मी, सीआरपीएफ और जेएनके पुलिस एक ऑपरेशन लॉन्च किया कराल एरिया में। इस ऑपरेशन में 6 दहशतगर्द मारे गए हैं। उनकी अभी शनाख्त जारी है। भारी मात्रा में आर्म्स एंड एम्युनिशन उसमें रिकवर किया गया है। इसमें कोई कोलैटरल डैमेज नहीं हुआ है। क्लीन ऑपरेशन था। हम इस ऑपरेशन के हवाले से लोगों को रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि ऑपरेशन साइट पे ना आया करें। ऑपरेशन साइट एक प्रोहिबिटेड साइट है और जैसे ये ऑपरेशन क्लीन ऑपरेशन रहा, इसलिए हम लोगों के शुक्रगुजार हैं।
Cold wave has intensified in North India with fog enveloping several areas of the region affecting road and rail traffic. The Met Department said the mercury dipped to 4 degrees Celsius in Delhi this morning. This is the second time in 3 days that the mercury has plunged to 4 degrees, the lowest temperature in the last 4 years. Authorities said the air quality in the national capital also deteriorated to severe category as a cover of smog surrounded the city and prevented dispersion of pollutants. The mercury dipped to 0 degrees in Karnal today as the cold wave sweeping most parts of Haryana and Punjab for over a week continued unabated. Among other places in Haryana, Hisar and Narnaul shivered at around 2 degrees Celsius, up to 5 degrees below normal. In Punjab, Adhampur continued to be the coldest place for the second consecutive day at 0.2 degrees Celsius. In Himachal Pradesh, Keylong in the tribal district of Lahore Spiti continued to be the coldest place with a minimum temperature of -8.8 degrees Celsius. Cold wave conditions also gripped other parts of the state, causing the mercury to dip below the freezing point in Manali, Kalpa, Bhuntar and Sundarnagar. In Jammu and Kashmir too, the mercury went down at most places, with Leh in the Ladakh region experiencing the coldest night of the winter so far. Leh recorded a low of -15.8 degrees Celsius last night, over 3 degrees down from -12.7 degrees Celsius the previous night. The cold conditions tightened its grip in the valley and Ladakh region on the second day of Chilai Kala, the 40-day harshest period of winter when the chances of snowfall are most frequent and maximum and the temperature drops considerably. Srinagar, the summer capital of the state, recorded a low of -5.4 degrees, a notch down from the previous night. Union Earth Sciences, Environment and Forests Minister Dr. Harshvardhan today said other countries are following India's model of reducing emissions and increasing environment-friendly energy generation. He was addressing scientists after inaugurating the Atal Complex for the International Training Center for Operational Oceanography at the INCOIS campus in Hyderabad. The minister said India is playing a key role in the efforts that are being made to address the global environmental concerns. Recalling India's role in the International Solar Alliance, he exuded confidence that India will achieve all the global targets relating to reducing emissions and generating clean energy. Minority Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi today said the Narendra Modi government has created the path of development, ending the speed breaker of caste and religion. He was speaking at the inauguration ceremony of Hunar Haat exhibition in Mumbai. The minister said Hunar Haat is a part of the empowerment vehicle for skilled artisans and craftsmen. The Hunar Haat exhibition was inaugurated by Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis in the presence of Mr. Naqvi. Commerce and Industry Minister Suresh Prabhu has been conferred with the Scotch Golden Jubilee Challenger Award. The Scotch Challenger Awards are the highest independently instituted civilian honours. Mr. Prabhu was given the award at the 55th Scotch Summit in New Delhi today for his contribution to reforms, particularly in the power sector reforms. In a series of tweets, Mr. Prabhu thanked the organisers for conferring the award on him. He said, "Reform, perform, transform" is the motto of the NDA government. The Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation has said the Swachh Bharat Mission is the world's largest public-funded sanitation program. In an interview to All India Radio News, Secretary in the Ministry, Parmeshwaran Iyer, said the program works on 4 Ps: public funding, political will, partnerships and people's participation. The Secretary said,
program, the 4 Ps, political will, that's seen by the Prime Minister and all the way down. Public funding, second P, you spoke about public fund. This program is the largest public funded sanitation program in the world. Political will, public funding, partnerships. So it's not a government program, it's about working with development partners, Swachhagrahis, it's about partnership. And the last is people's participation, the 4th P.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel at 9:30 tonight to listen to the full interview in our year-end program series. The U.S. government began a Christmas shutdown early today after Congress adjourned without passing a federal spending bill or addressing President Donald Trump's demand for money to build a border wall. With the shutdown, operations for several key agencies are being seized despite last-ditch talks that continued on Capitol Hill between White House officials and congressional leaders in both parties. The shutdown is the 3rd this year, and it remained unclear how long it would last. Mr. Trump expressed hope that the shutdown will not last long. The United States has expressed its disappointment over Bangladesh's inability to issue visas and other credentials to a group of international observers for monitoring the general elections scheduled for the 30th of this month. U.S. State Department Deputy Spokesperson Robert Palladino urged Bangladesh to complete the accreditation of all local NGOs that constitute the election working group so that they can monitor the elections. He also asked the Bangladesh government to uphold its commitment to a democratic process by ensuring all Bangladeshis are free to peacefully express themselves and participate in the polls. The Premier Badminton League begins in Mumbai this evening. An array of top stars, including Rio Olympics silver medalist P.V. Sindhu and Olympic and world champion Carolina Marin of Spain, will take part in the 9-team tournament. Other top international stars who will be seen in action include Saina Nehwal, H.S. Pranoy, Dane Victor Axelsen and Lee Yong-dae of South Korea. In the opener, Sindhu-led Hyderabad Hunters will take on Pune's 7 Aces, featuring Marin at 7 in the evening. The inaugural round will be held at the NSCI Indoor Stadium at Worli in Mumbai till Monday, while the semi-finals and final will be played in Bengaluru. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. GST Council meeting underway in New Delhi amid expectations of rate cuts on several items. President Ram Nath Kovind emphasizes on extending advanced medical services to rural India at par with urban areas. In Karnataka, GST Kumaraswamy Ministry to be expanded this evening with the induction of 8 new faces from Congress. 6 terrorists killed in an encounter in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir. Cold wave intensifies in North India. And Premier Badminton League begins in Mumbai today. Hyderabad Hunters to play Pune 7 Aces in the opener. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. And with that, we end the Midday News.